Okay, I want you to picture something. It's very simple. Just picture 6 standard 8-stud Lego bricks.
Just 6.
Yeah, just 6. Red, blue, doesn't matter. Now, if I asked you to guess how many ways you could combine them, what would you say? 1,000.
Most people guess in the millions. It feels like a lot, right?
It does, but the actual math is.
Yeah,
It's staggering.
it's so much higher.
It's mind-bending. There are nearly 1 billion, get this, 915 million ways to combine just those 6 bricks.
More combinations than grains of sand on Earth. It's wild.
Which is just a perfect starting point, isn't it? It shows the infinite potential of what looks like a simple system.
Exactly.
And that sets the stage perfectly. Welcome back to the Deep Dive, brought to you by The English Effect.
Today we are talking about the Lego Smart Brick.
Right, and I want to be clear from the start. This is not just a review of a new toy that's hitting shelves on March 1st, 2026. This is a deep dive into a huge leap in hardware engineering.
Our mission today is to unpack how a simple plastic brick got turned into, well, a piece of high-tech robotics without losing its soul.
And since this is the English Effect, we're going to explore the vocabulary of this revolution. To really get what Lego has done, you need to speak the language.
Words you'll hear in tech boardrooms, in design studios. It's a whole new world.
So let's set the vibe. I grew up with Lego. I think most of us did. It's nostalgic. It's analog.
The opposite of an iPad.
The absolute opposite. But reading these reports, this feels like science fiction.
It does, but it's been a very long road. This project was in development for 8 years.
8 years. Wow.
Yeah. We're talking hundreds of employees, 160 workstations, all focused on one problem. How do you merge digital and physical without ruining the play?
A lifetime in the tech world. So let's see what they built. When I look at the photos of this smart brick, I'm honestly a bit confused. It looks exactly like a brick.
That's the whole point. It's a standard 2x4 stud brick. No screen, no obvious power button. It's just a Lego brick. But inside
Inside is where the magic happens.
it's a marvel of engineering.
So how do you fit the tech inside? I mean, a 2x4 brick is tiny. I'm looking at one on my desk right now, and there's no room.
And that brings us to our first key concept for today. Miniaturization.
Miniaturization. Right.
It's the whole process of making technology extremely small while, keeping its function. They've effectively shrunk a room full of technology.
A room full.
Processors, speakers, sensors, wireless charging coils, all into a chip space that is only 4.1 millimeters high.
4.1 millimeters, that's razor thin. So is this just off-the-shelf parts?
No, and that's why it took 8 years. They couldn't use standard parts. They had to create a bespoke silicon chip.
Okay, bespoke. That's a great word. It suggests really high quality.
It's like a bespoke suit, right? Made for one person, fits perfectly.
So this is a chip made just for this brick.
Exactly. Custom made for the smart play experience.
Yeah.
A generic chip would get too hot or be too big. This was built from scratch.
Okay, so we have this bespoke chip hidden inside. But how does it interact with me? If I pick it up and fly it around like a spaceship, how does it know?
It feels the movement, and that is thanks to the accelerometer.
An accelerometer.
It's a sensor that measures acceleration. You use one every single day.
In my phone. When the screen rotates.
That's the one. The accelerometer detects the shift in gravity and orientation.
So in the smart bricks, if I shake it,
The accelerometer detects that gesture, the shake, and triggers a sound, maybe an explosion.
which brings me to the sound. I'm skeptical. Most toys that make sounds are, well, they're annoying.
Oh, for sure. That tiny, low-quality recording on a loop.
Yes. If this brick just beeps every time I touch it, I'm out.
You're absolutely right. And Lego knew that, which is why it's not playing recordings. The brick uses a synthesizer.
A synthesizer, like an 80s synth pop.
In a way, yeah. A synthesizer generates sounds in real time. It's not playing a file. It's creating the audio live based on what you're doing.
Okay, give me an example. How does that change things?
Imagine you build a Lego car, and this brick is the engine. You push the car slowly. The synthesizer makes a quiet, low hum. But if you suddenly push it fast, it doesn't just switch to a fast sound file. It actually revs the engine. The pitch and intensity change dynamically with your speed,
So it's creating the sound in the moment.
tailored to your specific movement. It feels alive, not robotic.
It's like the difference between a movie and a video game. The sound is interactive.
Exactly. The brick becomes an instrument.
But here's the problem with digital stuff, especially Bluetooth things. Delay. That lag.
You're talking about latency.
Yes, latency. That half-second pause that just kills the magic.
High latency ruins the whole illusion. Lego solved this with a new protocol they call BrickNet. It has extremely low latency,
How low are we talking?
low enough that it feels instantaneous. We describe the brick as being highly responsive.
Responsive, I like that.
It means it reacts quickly and accurately.
Yeah.
The moment you rotate the brick, the light changes. No thinking time.
And that responsiveness is key. But, okay, a practical worry. I have a huge bucket of old Legos. Are they all useless now? Do I need a whole new system?
Not at all.
Yeah.
And this might be the most important decision they made. They are all about interoperability.
Interoperability, that's a big one in the business world.
It's the ability of different systems to just work together. The smart brick is fully compatible with the existing Lego system in play.
So I can stick this on a castle set from 30 years ago.
And it will click right on. It's amazing.
You know, the name Lego comes from the Danish phrase leg god, which means play well.
That's right.
It feels like this honors that. It's not replacing old bricks, it's just making them play better.
And that bridging of the old and new leads us to the user experience. Because the tech is great, but how does it feel to actually play with it?
Looking at the reviews from CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, the word that keeps coming up is groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking. Yeah, pioneering, a total game changer.
A world first in toy design. I mean, integrating speakers, sensors, and a wireless charger into a standard brick. It's never been done.
And by doing that, it adds a whole new layer to storytelling. Or, to use our vocabulary, it adds a new dimension.
A new dimension.
A new aspect, a new feature. Think about that birthday cake demo they showed at CES. I think this is what won over the skeptics.
Oh, I loved reading about this. Walk us through it.
So you build a Lego cake. You put the smart brick inside the candle on top. And the light on the brick glows like a little flame.
Okay, cute.
But here's the thing. The brick has a microphone and wind sensors. It recognizes air pressure. So when the child physically blows on the brick,
Like blowing out a real candle.
exactly like that, the sensors detect the blow, the light flickers and goes out, and the synthesizer immediately plays Happy Birthday.
See, that's the charm. That's where the tech just disappears and it feels like magic.
It's pure magic.
I have to play devil's advocate. Not everyone is on board, right? We've read about the public reaction, and there's a real debate.
A big one. You have the purist perspective. Let's talk about Carrie from the source material. She's a game designer, grew up with a teddy bear.
Right. Her main concern now, as a mom, is screen time. She sees tech and thinks passive entertainment.
She worries that if the toy does all the work, the kid stops thinking.
It's a valid fear, isn't it? If the brick makes the explosion sound for you, do you stop imagining the explosion?
That's the core question. But the interesting thing is, Carrie might be the ideal customer here without even knowing it. The smart brick is designed for screen-free play.
You're not looking at a tablet, you're looking at the brick itself.
The tech is invisible.
Then you have the complete opposite. You have Ned.
Ned, the 23-year-old tech enthusiast.
He thinks old toys are boring. He wants AI and interaction to prepare kids for a productive future.
Yeah, he's all about efficiency. The toys should teach a hard skill, like coding.
But somewhere in the middle, you have Miguel.
Miguel's story is so interesting. An illustrator who says Lego is why he became an artist.
He built pirate ships, castles.
Yeah.
It fueled his creativity. So his question is, does this new brick help that imagination, or does it get in the way?
And that's where the experts chime in. You have Josh Golan from Fair Play, who worries that the lights and sounds might visualize things for the child.
So it kills some of the creativity.
That's his concern. But then Andrew Manches from the University of Edinburgh argues the opposite. He praises it for integrating digital and physical play without losing that freedom to create.
He sees it as a new tool, not a script.
A new tool, like
Yep.
giving a painter a new color. Before you had red and blue, now you have sound and light. It just expands the palette.
Right. So let's zoom out to the bigger picture. This isn't just about kids anymore, is it?
No, and this brings us to the word innovation.
Innovation, a new method, idea, or product.
Lego is calling this their biggest innovation since the minifigure in 1978. That is a massive claim.
Wow.
But you see why when you look at the kidult market.
Kidults, I love that term. Adults buying toys for themselves.
Exactly. Like Philippa, who works at a museum of play. She says play isn't just for childhood.
And what's the appeal for adults?
Adults love complexity. They love firmware updates and deep tech. The smart brick has that, the bespoke tech, the interoperability, but it still serves that core purpose of playful fun.
It bridges the gap. And looking ahead, they aren't stopping. I saw they filed 25 patents for this.
Oh yeah, this is just the beginning. There's one chip feature we haven't even touched on that hints at the future.
What's that?
The neighborhood position management chip.
That sounds very corporate. Neighborhood position management. What does it do?
It lets the bricks know where they are in relation to each other. Distance, orientation, direction.
Wait, so two separate bricks know if they're next to each other?
Yes, so imagine one brick is a cat and the other is a mouse. If you physically move the mouse brick closer to the cat brick.
The cat brick could hiss or something.
Exactly. Or purr if you move it away.
Yeah.
The bricks are spatially aware of each other.
That's incredible. The empty space between the bricks becomes part of the game.
It creates a context we've never seen in analog toys before.
Okay, let's try to recap. We've covered a lot. We're looking at a groundbreaking piece of innovation
That uses bespoke technology and miniaturization.
to add a completely new dimension to play.
All while keeping the brick highly responsive with low latency.
And crucially, maintaining full interoperability with the Legos you already have.
See, you've got the vocabulary down.
I'm trying. It's fascinating. But before we go, I want to leave our listeners with one final thought. You mentioned the cat and mouse idea. If a toy can listen to you, react to you, sense where its friends are, and purr like a pet,
Using that synthesizer and accelerometer.
at what point does a plastic brick stop being just a toy and start becoming a living companion?
That is the line we're blurring, isn't it?
Yeah.
When the response is instant and the interaction is so nuanced, our brains start to treat objects like living things.
It's a fascinating psychological shift.
It really is.
Okay, here is my challenge to you, the listener. Don't just listen, build. Go to the comments section right now. Write a sentence using one of the new words we used today.
Yeah, tell us about a piece of bespoke clothing you want. Or if your current computer is responsive, or if it has too much latency.
Or what you think is a groundbreaking innovation in your field. We really want to see you using the language.
And if you enjoyed this deep dive, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. It helps other learners find the English effect.
We really appreciate you joining us to unpack the future of play. Until next time, keep building your English.